On 19th July, the government lifted the ban on 240 groups of goods. We can understand the lifting the importation restriction of raw material of industries. That is something vital and that's something must do. But look at the list of these 240 items. The first item is cut flowers and flower buds. Sri Lanka being a country with the highest biodiversity in the world, why should we import flowers from other countries? Worst part is fruits and vegetables included in the list. Carrot, beet, leeks, onion, garlic, cabbage, salad leaves, pumpkin, mushrooms and whatnot. Sweet potatoes, manioc. All these fruits and vegetables can easily be cultivatable in Sri Lanka. There are several more. On 9th of July, they lifted the import restriction for another 243 items. It contains commodities such as bottled water and yogurt. We know these goods easily be produced in Sri Lanka without having any difficulty. Then there are several adverse impacts of this decision. Firstly, local producers who are struggling to survive will lose their market. As a result, their employees will be jobless. They will join the job queue as well as the queue for Aswasuma government relief program. Since the producers will fail to service their loans, bad debt burden of the banks will go up. It's another big problem in our financial sector. Secondly, the dollar appreciates again, which increase both cost of living as well as interest rates. The dollar, which slid down to 285 rupees, bounced back to 325 rupees, and it's still being increased. The trigger for this upward movement is relaxation of import restrictions. Don't forget that we have not commenced repayment of our loans. We were to pay $7 billion in 2022, though we didn't pay it. When government commenced to repay the loans with billions of dollars, there is a risk of dollar reaching its previous peak of 370 rupees. The government's excuse is that it is bound by the IMF agreement to relax import restriction. This is not true. The IMF agreement says to relax import restrictions step by step over a period of 4 years, not within 4 months abruptly. Actually, the real solution to the present economic crisis is making our domestic economy stronger. Unfortunately, government has taken no steps to do that. Instead, government is borrowing foreign currency to finance imports, which is the worst recipe for this crisis. I have repeatedly warned this. Let me warn it again. If government continue this practice, Sri Lanka will face a situation, or rather economic crisis, which is worse than that of 2022.